Waiting. Standing by. Standing by this. Trying to be as low key as possible, guys. There's the Candyman. He left early. Candyman just left. He woke up extra early. Candyman leaving at 6:58 a.m. Wednesday, June 24th, 2026. We got the Candyman on video. We're off to a good start. Let's see if anybody else is going to be making a move. Standing by. They might or might not be making a move. We shall see. Let's see if they're going to be making a room. Jesus Christ. Let's see if we can get a better idea what's going on. Because I don't know what the hell is going on. Okay, we're going to try and figure things out. See if we can get a better idea. Okay. All right, guys, show me something. I got things to do. I'm not sure if he's going to be playing golf today. I'm not sure. Shall see. Seems to be a delay. Okay, look at that. We do have the police officer arriving as well. Okay, so that's good. We're up to a good start. We do have the police officer arriving at 7:04 a.m. Wednesday morning, June 24th, 2026. So we do have the police officer arriving. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, okay. And we also have the convertible participating as well, driving real slow. So we are in standby. So far, so good. Remember, this is State Fraud Mental Health Hospital, inpatient entrapment. I'm not sure who this is. So we shall see if there's any involvement here. It is the same time frame. Okay, we shall see if there's anything there. Everything is rotating. Everything is rotating. Okay, so she did leave in a hurry once I turned the camera. So most likely she is involved. At 7:05 a.m. Wednesday morning, June 24th, 2026, the rotation has begun. As far as State Fraud Mental Health Hospital, inpatient entrapment. And this is a distraction, of course. We do have homeowner Martinez, 5135 next door, 5135, 5139. The female hiding her vehicle now after a couple of days of social acting in front. 5132, away from his resident, 5132. The bait vehicle is back. The bait vehicle is back. And you guys saw on camera, I guess they turned on the lights. So we may focus on the light of the vehicle. They did turn on the lights before the police officer arrived. So obviously there was a time sequence for distraction purposes. The female, 5130. By the way, the bait vehicle lives all the way in the corner toward that direction. In front of Board of Education District 99 building. That's where this vehicle lives at. The female, 5130. Also parking away from her residence. All right. So we're still focused. At 7:07 a.m. Wednesday morning, June 24th, 2026. Standing by. Don't really see much activity. You can see everyone right here. And, well, this is where the attacks are coming from on a regular basis since 2003. Okay, so you can imagine right here. Okay, electronic harassment, high frequencies, and electromagnetic field waves. Second floor hideout 5135. Signed contract with the Martinez family, Thomas Cicero officials, and our current mayor, Mary Dominic. Okay. And that is a trap house in the bottom as well. Okay. The kitchen is covered up because of the bright light harassment, and I have to wash dishes. So the kitchen is covered up. Ex-wife is back from Mexico. And this is the last attack while going grocery shopping. A show of force. And we have the police officers on video participating in the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment while grocery shopping. And this is the location and time of the attack while returning back with a shopping cart full of items. Okay? So we uploaded the video several times. And of course, this is a disregard for taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. And, well, I took it upon myself to file a petition with a tax preparer incriminating our current mayor. May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m. 60 plus police officers were deployed at my address here at 5133. Okay? West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. February 27th. 2026, Friday as well at 3 p.m. A U.S. Marshal involved in entrapment purposes and, of course, working alongside the Martinez family. And once again, a show of force. Social acting, of course. No search warrant. No knock on the door as far as 5130. Okay? So my guess is it was documented that no evidence of narcotics were found, okay? To avoid any suspicious activity. Making sure there's no loose ends. So if you guys want to participate, please contact Internal Revenue Services January 8th as well. 2025, I filed a petition with a tax preparer regarding 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. A lot of precaution is being taken after our continuous surveillance of children being involved hands-on with the narcotics. That's right, children being involved hands-on with the narcotics. We have a female with a white Jeep, four-door Jeep, with 3 children, and the children are specifically instructed to run in and out, back and forth, constantly. Social acting, of course, until they start transporting the narcotics over to her vehicle. She remains in the vehicle. So we have that on video. So the female, 5130, right here, Her husband continues hiding after February 27, 2026, the U.S. Marshal fake arrest of her husband. We do have her husband returning back recently in a gray truck with his sidekick drinking as far as by the door, in front of the door right there, 5130. He continues hiding to avoid incriminating our current mayor, Larry Dominic, and Town Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, and the U.S. Marshal. February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m. Fake arrest. 5132 continues evading our surveillance, parking a really pretty far distance away from his resident. He is in charge of 5132. The first floor remains vacant. And obviously not concerned with extra revenue. That's the reason why we have filed with Internal Revenue Services regarding 5132. Dollar Store owner has been instructed to transfer over his title to a family member, and he moved over to Cermak, 54 in Cermak, to avoid any loose ends and the paper trail as far as the IRS. Okay, a lot of wealth is being accumulated, and obviously they have to make this a different strategy. And other than that, the Dollar Store owner has also been instructed to stay away, but we do have him on video behind the parking lot waiting for customers. Okay. Another reason for the Dollar Store owner being instructed to stay away, he was caught on video throwing rocks at the window and threatening life. So anything happens to me as far as a pre-planned physical attack, most likely he would be the individual they would be questioning. But remember, the police officers in the area, in my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports. You just saw the police officer pass by, and the police officer has been dispatched, not by Town of Cicero. The police officer was dispatched from next door, 5135. That is where, remember, Town of Cicero officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, they have a signed contract with the Martinez family. That's the reason why homeowner Martinez's son is also hiding behind the baby tree right there, okay? Extra precaution is being taken to avoid any affiliation, association, or blame if something happens to me physically or electronically. Subscribe to YouTube channel Tech Ingredients, detailed information, scientific facts of electronic harassment, equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. You want to get rid of somebody, you attack the brain electronically, okay? You want to get away with the murder, well, just follow how Town of Cicero officials are going about that, okay? Step by step, everything is well documented, how they're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. Secondary health issues or radiation levels, silent incoherent victims, nursing home final faith, identity theft, Medicaid takes place. Now, to avoid any loose ends, sure, they instructed the Dollar Store owner to move a block away, 54 Cermak, and they also instructed the Martinez family to stay away from time to time. And 5130 has no address identification or work permit, even though the individuals continue transporting with the white utility work van, long distance, Hawthorne track race horses, okay? 5130. New employees on the second floor, very discreet, but they are working, and we do have them on video serving customers. Carlos and Letty are doing pretty good with the protein shake business. Carlos and Letty, a lot of trafficking in the back alley. They have switched their routine to the back alley rather than the front here. So the back alley by the dumpsters, that's where the drive-through is taking place, and the vehicles will be driving toward that direction once they get served directly from Carlos by the dumpsters, okay? So Carlos comes out, He does social acting as if he's going to throw something in the dumpster, but he's really serving customers going through the back alley and by the dumpsters, and there you go. It's a drive-through. It is a drive-through, well protected by Town of Cicero officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic. Trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. The female 5139, right there, the female 5139. She has a gunshot through the front window. She is making deliveries wearing an Amazon uniform, okay? And she has been participating lately in social acting, parking here in front. Other than that, we're waiting for more police officers to show up. Obviously, that was just a test run. I guess that was a test run. No dog barking yet. No backup alarm yet. We're standing by, guys. 7:17 a.m. Wednesday morning, June 24th, 2026. All right. Ex-wife has returned back from Mexico, and we are looking forward to another year of surveillance. Not much we can do for now, but wait. And the high frequencies, of course, is a deterrent, a distraction. But over time, safety concerns or radiation levels. Now, you see this safety latch here? I do place it to give me extra time to remove the items from the window. Ex-wife did respond by attacking the door. You can see the attack that took place here. She attacked the door viciously, and obviously she was concerned. She didn't know what was going on, and she attacked the door with this garden tool. Okay, very lethal. And I was able to open up the door, as always, and hide in my room. But you can see how the attacks are taking place, and the door remains closed. So this is a signed contract with the Martinez family. You can clearly see the intent. This is a window for harassment purposes of bright lights, okay? And we do have a police officer entering and exiting from the front with a professional camera that investigators use, taking pictures of all my windows once I do respond by covering up all the windows, okay? Remember, Town of Cicero is trying to open up a harassment case against me. So, regarding mental health issues, and obviously this is their safety guard, just in case something happens to me. In other words, it's self-inflicted, okay? They're trying to, once they make the victim respond, it is documented as self-inflicted if anything happens to the individual. But electronically, I guess that is their way of making sure there's no loose ends or association or blame because the victim is responding by covering up the windows. And all the dates I gave you as far as incriminating our current mayor, Larry Dominic, about a disregard for public safety and a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. Once I remove the items from the window, sure enough, the attack is discontinued. Okay? So there you go. I play the victim, and you can clearly see why I'm still here. Okay? A lot of money is being spent. I calculate over $1 million has been spent on me. If you calculate every police officer, paramedics, and fire departments salary per hour, and obviously a lot of police officers are being deployed here and when I go grocery shopping, okay? And when I ride the CTA, Public Transit Authority, they're driving right next to me. So all the video footage is there for public use. All right, get involved, guys. If it's worth your time and effort, please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS. Post the date, June 10th, 2026, Wednesday, is the most recent one, incriminating our current mayor on those dates, okay? And, of course, don't forget about January 8th, 2025. I filed a petition with a tax preparer regarding tax evasion, 5132. 5132, the first floor remains vacant, and obviously Nelo Greco has a signed contract with the Martinez family, and most likely he does come by from time to time, and his nephew is in charge. We do have video footage of his nephew, Anthony J. Loader, in the area, walking around from time to time, overlooking the business, okay? The only person we have not seen, again, for quite some time, is Nelo Greco's twin brother, Benny Greco, okay? So I'm not sure if something happened to him, or he's been instructed not to pass by in here, but his job was pretty much to pass on in-person messages, okay? The most recent in-person messages that we saw is the female wearing an Amazon uniform, 5139, and she went over to 5132, most likely to pass information and extra narcotics because of the shortage of these various trap houses in the area. Trap house number 1, 5130. Number 2, a unique layout to the garage that is connected next door, 5130. That is the owner. Business as usual, the candy boxes, and of course, the very important person as far as the person that owns that main property right there, okay? And all these businesses, especially Carlos and Letty, are doing heavy trafficking of narcotics, okay? We did get more footage of interaction between the owner and Carlos, and obviously the owner is transporting as well. 5139, a lot of activity, 5139 as well, targeting young teens. And 5135 next door, Village of Pilsen area. All right, that's it. Moving on. 7:23 a.m. Wednesday morning, June 24th, 2026. Get involved, guys. It is worth your time and effort. This is the latest attack by Thomas Israel officials and current mayor, Larry Dominic. As you can see, they are listening to me because it's very silent. That's how I can tell. And ex-wife is back from Mexico. Now, ex-wife is planning on retiring, okay? So, to Mexico. So, what can you do for now? You can follow these individuals, okay? You can record their public meetings. You can leave your camera recording in the bag, walk away, and then come back and retrieve it. You can do social acting, go in the store and record them as well. Leave your camera recording by the window and do your shopping. You can do, there's a beep as well, okay? So, there's an, I did, by following, I went directly to Hawthorne Track Race Horses, and sure enough, the police officer, in my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, was right at the bus stop, okay? So, they are trying, to stop, me from, going, where the drop-off location is taking place. Remember, Hawthorne Track Race Horses is right next to Walmart. And obviously, that is for long-range transportation of narcotics, animal cruelty, of course, okay? Other than that, we're still standing by. And the mob, Board of Education, District 89, male and female, obviously, they're involved to make sure that the paper trail is well taken care of, and especially anything happens to me physically or electronically. Okay, that's why the mob is involved, guys. The mob is specifically involved to make sure there's no loose ends. Okay, the printing place does have the backup alarm going off continuously, and this is the address of the printing place. Now, the owner, he seems like a nice guy. I do business with him. That's where I get my cards at. I don't think he might be involved, but there's a lot of activity utilizing the white utility work van as far as the backup alarm, okay? So this is where the backup alarm is being deployed constantly by a female and her, it seems to be, our cameras has been shut down once again. Let's see if that's the case. Okay, switching over. Okay. So, we gotta be ready. Alright, it's almost time. It's almost time. Alright, that's it, guys. We're getting ready. 7:26 a.m. Wednesday morning, June 24, 2026. That's our latest update. Once again, the bait vehicle has been deployed to participate. The bait vehicle is the one used as far as the car alarm. And that vehicle lives next to Board of Education District 99 building. Not much going on. And as far as the bagman does pass by from time to time. I did follow him, and we were able to record the address in the front and the back alley. But when I went again, there was a show of force with the police officers present, okay? So, you guys can follow these individuals, record what you can. Do not communicate with me. You do you, I do me. And together we can share our information on social media, okay? History in the making. I am excited. Of course I am, okay? Now, I might not be here to enjoy the fruits of my labor, of course, because remember, this criminal organization intent is very clear. They want to get rid of me really, really bad. Remember, that's the reason why the dollar store owner was instructed to transfer over the title to a family member to avoid any blame or association, okay? 54 Cermak. That's where he moved to. And don't forget, that's the reason why the Martinez family are a little more discreet now and try not to be so much on video because my ex-wife is back and my son, if anything happens to me physically, there's going to be blaming, and at least they have an alibi that they weren't in the area, okay? That is the planning that's taking place. And let's not forget the mob plan hits. The mob plan hits on video with the security guards and the co-workers instructed to park here as second character witnesses. All right, moving on, guys. 7:28 a.m. Still waiting. Let's see if there's any more activity. Almost done. Getting ready. Almost done. Waiting. It's a waiting game. Not much we can do. But the police officer showing up is a clear indication that there could be activity, and we have to be ready. Okay, it's about to rain. We shall see. Standing by. Standing by. Okay, don't really see anything. 7:29. Moving on. That's what we got so far.